Alright, we're back. Sorry for that. I closed my mic program, apparently. Night of the Hunt is open, yes. So, what I wanted to say was, does anybody need the 3-minute timer? Anybody wants the 3-minute timer? Like, we usually start with like a 3-minute delay. Anybody needs that one? I kind of thought like, I changed the stream time so much. I delayed it by like 5 minutes. So let's skip the 3-minute timer. So how about we do just that, right? How about we do that, just that? But if anybody of you wants to, we can go back to a 3-minute timer. Because that's very useful. Very useful. Okay. Here we are. We have one purpose. And one purpose only. And that is getting the highest score possible in Night of the Hunt. Everything else is... That's the wrong account. Let's quickly swap that. We are not getting the highest score on our free-to-play. Especially not without a Aiona, I would guess. So, how about we don't do that? How about that? I think that seems logical. Smart, smart. Alright, here we go. Night of the Hunt. Damn. The one time I want to like crack my knuckles to see to tell you that I'm prepared, it doesn't work. Usually, that isn't as much of a problem. Best team for the first stage? We're about to create it, trust me. We are about to create the best team for stage 1 right here, right now. And yeah. Let's have a look. Okay, so buffs. This one, definitely. And then... definitely the crit rate down. Come on. Okay. Check out the leaderboard. Ah, we have to challenge it to unlock the rankings. Oh no.
This is quite
This is our old team. Ressa plus Lamia plus Van Helsing. Not gonna cut it. Not going to cut it anymore.
How to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella.
Okay, we have a low moon, we have a half moon, we have a full moon. We can probably get rid of Friedrich because we now have a low moon we actually want to use. You know what? I feel like using Cyrene.
So this is the new vassal candidate.
Yeah, I feel like using Cyrene. Try with the old team. No. No. Forget about it. Another unit that subs Ressa, any melee unit. Like the best melee unit you have. What I've seen is T Hearty. I mean, it's just more damage, I guess. If you were to use T Hearty. I don't know. We'll have to check it out. We'll have to check it out. But that would be my best guess. Right? It's just more damage. Alright. I kind of feel like running off DPS Van Helsing. But Cyrene is probably better.
Don't come too close. I don't want you to get hurt.
Let's check out our medium armor. Steal that, sneak that on our Ressa. Definitely Poseidon Skull. Just more consistent damage. Alright, let's go.
Interesting.
Gave Bella Bloodborne gear, but not Serene.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm doing that intentionally. Even though, now that you say it, it's probably a better idea if we do it reverse, yeah.
Let's play together.
I was kind of trying to like buff Tia Aiona as much as possible. Hey WG, I love you. I love you too, big guy. Okay. Night of the Hunt. Let's actually get to it.
Quite interesting.
Can you show me the ult order recycling with the Ressa team? You'll just have to pay attention.
This outfit.
You'll just have to pay attention and see if you can learn a thing or two.
Or future. Every me stands with you now.
And then we set Serene, right? So, okay.
New vassal candidate.
A cappella first, and then probably Stereite, into Bella, into more Stereites, I guess. Let's play 0 times speed.
I promise.
Hey, Sojuke. Welcome. Okay, Rage.
Solo performance.
We have to try a couple different strategies. Like, for example, you know, one strategy we're going to try is to see, is it better to just fully ult spam? Like, is it better to just fully ult spam Tia Aiona and just care about nothing else, you know? Oh, the stun every 30 seconds. Yeah, let's not forget about that one. Yeah, let's not forget about the stun every 30 seconds. Even though Fleeting Bella should cleanse us from the stun.
I promise.
But yeah, you know what? Spamming Stereite might very well be the best move possible. As dumb as it sounds. So we're basically using Stereite off cooldown, while then like building everything else around the existence of Stereite. We're absolutely annihilating our score from the last time. I missed something, huh? I missed something from chat?
I collected so
Yeah, she got me Stereite, you know?
well played nice.
But yeah, look at this. 1.6 million. Yeah, Ressa might not have a place, like, at all. We're only second. No! Gnakiv! Get out of my ranking! Fuck you! Why are we in the same ranking? No! No! What are you doing in my ranking? Tia Aiona is a bit weak? No, that's, yeah. And Stoofy should be like up there too. G-Man on 7. Good stuff. Good stuff. But, okay, we can definitely improve upon that run. Okay, so the reason why I think people are running why they're running Tihati is because Tihati will get damage in, like, passively. You don't have to trigger her ult, because she'll be able to stack these pestilences. And even if you do get her ult off, it's going to be more impactful than a Ressa ult. And also cycling with the Stereite is not as much of a problem because you just have a Cyrene to use. So
Don't come too close.
yeah, I don't think I don't think we're gonna be able to make Ressa do a lot. Alternative for Tihati, honestly the strongest fighter you can find. Like the fighter that deals the most damage with the least amount of ults possible. Yes, because you can ult cycle without Ressa. Like, from my experience right now, ult cycling is fully possible without the existence of Ressa.
A promise must be fulfilled.
Without end, it comes this moment. And the future, without limits, begins.
Also, definitely there's gonna be a cappella RNG. As in, do you actually gain any, do you actually gain like any crit rate and do you gain magic damage? There's most certainly gonna be a cappella RNG. Yeah, like looking at this rotation, I don't think you can get any better. Right? Like this rotation is pretty much fixed. You wait until you hit like 6 or 7, you hop into your Aiona, you trigger your Aiona basically off cooldown, you use Acapella doing Blood Moon, you use Acapella outside of the Blood Moon, you bring in a Cyrene ult if you're funny. Fuck! Yeah, we cancelled our acapella ult at 1:30. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to beat out. I just wanted to beat out beat out Gnake. Ah shit, we're not even close. Ah, this is just gonna be such a slaughter fest, man. Ah, this is gonna be a slaughter fest going for the highest. We killed 2 Akka, we cancelled 2 Akka ults. Trolling! Trolling, legit trolling, what is bro doing? Okay, so we have to pay attention to not let Akka ults get triggered. Alright. Ah. Man, this shit is so min-maxed. Ah, this shit is gonna be such a min-max slaughter fest. Alright. Kurat in this bracket too? I don't know, I hope not. He can go where the sun don't shine, you know? Like, I don't need him in my bracket if I can avoid it, you know? Alright, this Akka should be fine. And we might be better off instantly entering Blood Moon, actually. Okay, for this Akka we need to wait a bit, right? Wait the 1:30. And then already start working towards the next Blood Moon, I guess. Okay, when does Fleeting Bella come out? Okay, not in time for us to not run out of cost. So we would be better off just using like a Siren ult to cycle. I thought this was server ranking, not servers combined. It's random. Like, you get assigned into like a server bracket of different people. And just because you're on the same server doesn't mean that you end up in the same prophecy. So the limited characters appear again with new one.
Quite interesting.
Yesn't. But yeah, Fleeting Bella is definitely needed if you want a higher score. Limited banner will have other limited vessels too. Yeah, but I think the next unit should be non-limited. Like, I would assume the next banner on the 21st is gonna be non-limited units. Yeah, you're in my bracket. GG's. Have fun. I don't think holding Starry-Eyed that long, Timeless Aiona that long is actually useful. We should probably use Hearty to cycle. If we need to cycle. We have too many full moons. Yeah, 21 and kind of just ulted with Rest whenever. Yeah. I don't know, maybe. When do you unlock Clan Hunt? It unlocks as a whole for everyone on the 21st each month. If current scheduling is to be trusted. It's a clan-wide, server-wide activity that unlocks on the 21st each month. I don't like our current rotation. It doesn't feel right. Oh, that is bad. We just got a Aiona ult cancelled. Cancelled. It's not server ranking. It's not server ranking. It's not server ranking. It's like a mix between different servers, but multiples. Hi, nailed it, bro. Rankings are a pain. I'm drowning lower and lower. Yes, they are, and yes, they will be. Aiona will be so terribly overpowered in every single Night of the Hunt stage, it's not even funny. Like, the Night of the Hunt stages seem to be going to be the same as last time, and I'll be real with you, Aiona will be so overpowered in every single one of these, it's not going to be funny. I don't think there will be a single Night of the Hunt where you don't run her. Yeah, you'll run her in every single stage. You will be running her into every single stage, period. And that's a law. Like, that's a fact. You can't change that at all. I don't like this rotation. I don't like this rotation.
This is quite interesting.
I don't like this rotation. This could go better. Any try the dot team? No chance. Like the last score round of a dot team was like maybe 20 million? Maybe 30 million? Alright, we're actually going to hold Bella so that the Blood Moon starts later, which means we can hold Acapella and then trigger Acapella during the Blood Moon, freeing up the necessary like rotation thing. Exactly that, the rotation thing, you know? Definitely should have gotten rid of Cyrene earlier. Or like, better said, used her ult. I don't like double moon. I don't like going full moon into full moon. It doesn't feel right, you know? Full moon into full moon just... It does not feel right. How do we get a rotation where we don't waste anything in between Blood Moons? And also keep Aiona's ult uptime as high as possible. Yeah, that's not important. Ah, but we still hit 67 million and we didn't even try at the end. Ooh, Octavia is a good shout. Octavia could work. Jinx Selena is probably ass. Oh wait, what's the... What kind of moon is Jinx Selena?
Mr. Customer, what'll it be? Wait, it's you, silver-haired.
Oh, Jinx Selena could actually work. But Octavia definitely doesn't work, because she's already caught by the buff. But Jinx Selena can definitely work. Though, if we take her out for Hearty, we would have to get rid of Cyrene instead. We would have to get rid of Cyrene. And also, it's only 8 seconds. So we would have to time it really well. Also, let me quickly fix my transfusion tree. Acapella.
Oh, so many people.
Lamia.
Should be fun to watch.
Del Carlo.
All I need in this life of crime. This is quite interesting.
Make it quick. I've got seafood on the grill. A promise. Lunar Abyss must be fulfilled.
The past without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins solo performance.
No. No. The selector is fixed. It's a launch event. Aiona is not going to be added into the 450 selector.
Without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. Listen to Faith's solo performance finished. Without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins.
This is quite interesting.
I promise. Without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins solo performance. Without limit begins from here. Listen to Faith's solo performance. Without end comes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here. Listen to Faith's solo performance. Without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. Solo performance. Arrows won't fall behind.
Double half moon rotation. Ay, 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 ay.
This is quite interesting.
No, Lorelei and Bella are gone. Just joined stream. What's happening? We're playing the newest event that just released 40 minutes ago. And we're trying to get the highest score possible. So there's two things we need to look out for. Number one, we want the highest amount of Stereoid Aiona uptime possible. Number two, okay, three, we need a fighter or like a frontline unit so that we can get the physical and magical damage bonus. And then number three, we want all our ultimates to not get interrupted by the 30-second stun. So the boss is gonna stun at 1:30, 1 minute, 30 seconds. He's gonna stun 3 times. And during those 3 times, we don't want Acapella's ult to be active. Or at least run out. Octavia debuff is the same as the one the stage gives? Yes. Octavia would be the same debuff as the stage gives. But the one that the stage gives is actually permanent.
Solo performance.
Ah, fucked up again.
This is quite interesting.
I promise.
Currently it's for us 74 or like 75. But okay, so what you want, if you were wondering why I fucked up, that's because I used Fleeting Bella's ult too early. I want to hold until like 5.5 so that the Blood Moon does not end while Acapella is stunned. I want to use Acapella during the Blood Moon rather than after, because we need something to get like rid of the cost, you could say. So that's where that's where Jinx Selena comes in. We were actually doing better before. Did you say 30 by 1 minute? God damn. I guess whatever we're doing right here is equivalent to trolling. Yeah, I don't like the Jinx Selena added rotation. I don't like it. I don't like a lot of shit here in general. I don't know. I feel like getting the proper timing between Fleeting Bella and Timeless Aiona just right. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly, that's for sure. Ah, yeah, Cyrene. Yeah? Help increase your damage by 6 million? Nice. But yeah, I mean, Cyrene is probably a big factor. Like, let's be real here. Cyrene is probably a massive factor. So it only makes sense. Like, Cyrene is the perfect ult to just spam. Absolutely. Lamia won't do anything here. You won't have the cost to ult with her. For effective range, all tiles should be equally as far, though I do believe the corner in the top left over here might be, like, if you look at the line, you see how the line stretches?
How to use power. Remember to protect me, little
But no, the one bottom should be the furthest. I'm not quite sure how it calculates it, but if there is an increase, then bottom would be the furthest.
Every me stands with you now.
So we will probably have to run something like this. And we don't need the healing. So, like this, we should have the most amount of distance for both our marksmen.
candidate. Would anyone mind?
Alright.
Break. I promise.
You should probably use a hearty team if you don't have Aiona. If you don't have Van Helsing. Use a Van Helsing team if you don't have Aiona. Like, let's stop trolling here. Just use a fucking Helsing team. We're in the same lobby. Fun times. Fun times. Look how fast she stacks her stacks. She's already finished. Cyrene now already has the 100% increased attack speed uptime thing. She goes crazy. Bad rotations. Yeah? When did they let the boss stun a cappella? When did they let that happen? In the shard from the abyss? Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Do not open that ancestral shard. Do not open it. If you want to get a tier, Aiona, do not open the Ancestral Shard. Please. Do not open it. Don't listen to Shiraz. He didn't read. He did not read. Or at least he didn't listen to any of my streams or anything else in the last couple of days. Or week even. He clearly didn't pay attention. Yes, yes, she will.
Past or future,
21.
me stands with you now.
You listened? No, you did not. You would have known. Don't you know nobody? Yeah, but you could at least listen to what I'm saying. Like, I'm not asking for much here, you know? What's the shard from the Abyss? He's referring to the faction tower. The Ancestral faction tower. If you get to stage 40, you get a free ancestor. And that ancestor will be including the missus. TR Aiona.
Without limit, begins from here. Without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. Solo performance without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. Solo performance without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. Solo performance without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. Solo performance without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. Solo performance.
Good shit.
I collected so many new vassals today.
Hell yeah, brother! Good run. I like the timings. So, you know what's even more efficient than running runs over and over again? Let's check out what we did right and what we did wrong and figure out what we can improve. Like that is the fastest way for us to get something clean, and that is by seeing what didn't go our way, right? What didn't end up being perfect, because we now have a good idea, but we just increased our score by over 10%. So something has to have been going right, huh? So let's check it out. All right. Keep in mind, it's going to be somewhat slow because we're going in hard. Will our copy be in the shop? No. Okay. See, if we take it once, like if we take our time once, we're going to end up with a better result than watching it like over and over and over again. So, interestingly enough, this time I decided to start with a cappella, and that is because a cappella is going to line up better with our rotations. At least that was my idea, right? That we would be able to use a cappella more fluently, while also gaining some blood soul recovery, right? Who should you use if you don't have Cyrene? Van Helsing, probably. Like, off DPS marksman, you don't, like, look how often we use Cyrene's ultimate. I think it was maybe like only once or twice. I'm not quite sure. But okay, so here we go into it. And because we used a cappella early, we were able to use a cappella basically straight up again. I didn't quite pay attention to the buffs. I'm not quite sure if we got shafted on like physical versus crit. Not quite sure there. Acapella, I guess, could have been like half a second earlier. Let's see. Slapped a bit on the Aiona, but I don't think it makes a real difference. The stun here, you can't really avoid rotate yet. But I think here we should have already rotated. Let's see. Like, if we go with Cyrene, we should have... Yeah, and then Acapella. We wouldn't have had the cost regardless. We would have had the cost. We should have done that a bit earlier. Would have saved us, like, I don't know, a second or two, maybe. Alright, here Acapella isn't ready anyway. We're waiting. I think we were waiting for the stun. Right? The stun at 1 minute. Right there. Yeah. Then Acapella, then Aiona before the Blood Moon runs out for the less cost. Fleeting Bella isn't out anyway. So this should again be like us waiting for like 9, right? 9 or 10. Yeah, so here once again, the only time we would have to rotate is once Stereite runs out of ult. Which has only happened right there. And cost-wise, we're once again 1 cost too slow on the Stereite. Could have been 1 cost faster. Here we wait for the Acapella at 30. Yeah, you see we've barely used Cyrene, right? Okay, I do believe we've used it like 2 or 3 times. And I'm not sure if you should or shouldn't use the ult from Hatset. Not Hatset, Hati, my bad. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any like grave mistakes with what we've done. Nothing that like jumps out as, dude, you're trolling, what did you do there, etc. Wait, level 200 isn't the max level? No, it goes above 200. But the max level for events seems to be 200. It always gets set down to 200. Second copy of Aiona at 70, rip hazing though. Rip hazing. Rip hazing. Do I recommend getting a Cyrene dupe? I'm getting Cyrene dupes. I'm not waiting for some imaginary fictional character that could be arriving in 7 months. I'm getting more Cyrene dupes, fuck it. Right? And if I need the dupe of the character, I'm just gonna win clan hunt. I'm just gonna find a good clan and then get him during clan hunt. I think Cyrene is useful enough for me currently. I like her design, I like her kit, I like her synergy. So I am not waiting for some imaginary third unit that might be arriving in 10,000 years. So yeah, that's my stance. If you want to always save 10,000, so you're ready to buy him the day he releases, you can do that. I'll at least get like 1 or 2 more copies. We're currently on 2. So I'll be trying to get like 1 or 2 more at minimum. And even if he does arrive soon, who are you to know if he's better or worse than Cyrene, right? Like, who are you to know that he's going to be better or worse?
And Noah Nevernight, who has walked with me through uncountable pasts.
I have to be careful that I don't get rid of my gear. So let's make sure we re-equip that.
Whatever this journey may bring, I will be there.
I remember you, vassal of the Bathory.
Alright. Exactly. Maybe he just doesn't have a synergy with her. And you still end up using someone else. But damn, what are we... Oh no, Lisa's also in this bracket. Oh fuck. What kind of bracket is this? Why are we all battling for the same spot? Oh no. That certainly wasn't like this last time. Why are we all fighting for the same fucking spot? Oh no. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Maybe they grouped you based on BP. So like the higher your BP or maybe like player level, the higher the chance of you like landing in a bracket. I have no idea. Really, I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, let's do this again. Yes, you need to level up red gear before you can hammer it, indeed. You're in the same bracket too? Maybe they just stuck us all in the same. But I could swear Prophecy last time was different. Like, I would remember being with Lise in the bracket the last Prophecy. I hope. I hope I would remember such a thing. You know, maybe there's no point holding Cyrene. Like, you know, now that I think about it, maybe there's no point holding Cyrene, old. Hey, Ruben, you will. You will. I'll keep you in my prayers and I hope you will. Especially because tomorrow you get 5 more summons from the login. My accounts are on this bracket as well. There were some last time. I swear I'm not crazy. There were brackets last time. I swear I'm not insane. Maybe they reduced bracket size for increased prestige? So that like less people can get the top 50 frame? I mean, to be fair, to the average player, it really does not change much. If you think about it. Like, to the average player, nothing really changes. Because you get your, like, 10 summons, 2 from each stage. And unless you're like trying to shoot for like any particular rankings or whatever, nothing should actually change for you specifically. Good, but last run was better. Good, but last run was better. You want those frames? It's not a good sign. You mean the player base has magically decreased so much that there's not enough people to make multiple leaderboards? Now that would be worrying. Yeah. I've been thinking the same thing. Maybe it was actually better for us to slightly hold Cyrene, but in my head I was screaming, but you're losing a cappella uptime. Aren't you losing blood soul recovery? But yeah, maybe we've been... oh, you know what? We could also just be getting unlucky with the buffs. Right? Like, if we get a physical buff instead of a magical buff, boom, we're already losing big amounts of damage. That stun evade was nasty. Yeah, I don't know, we would have to cross-check buffs. We would legit have to cross-check buffs and compare what kind of performance we got on the run to know what kind of performance we could have or like should have gotten. Also, I feel like I actually held I didn't hold a cappella last time, but this rotation I certainly did. Like maybe I actually like accept a cappella getting cancelled at like 1 minute, because she'll only have like 3 seconds or so of her ultimate left to use. And this one was again slightly worse. I think let's count buffs. Let's count buffs during the good run. So this sign is physical damage up, this sign is magical damage up, and then probably the one... Yeah, the one with the sword, with the percentage on top of it is crit rate. So we need flame plus sword with something on top. All right. Yeah, let's make some notes. Let's check out how many times we actually got that buff, so we know how close we are to like a perfect run, right? Because if we already had perfect a cappella RNG, there's certainly going to be less of a ceiling to like improve. So let's get our notes out. All right, let's pin those. All right, good job, me. And then let's just get... Ta-da. Though I guess we can reset the transformation. Okay. So, I mean, I feel like I have the time to just write it all down, like ult when and stuff. So first ult arcap, and then let's see what kind of buffs are we getting. So this is crit percentage plus fizz for the first ult. Then obviously after a cappella it was TI Aiona with fleeting. Into ACAP ult early. Let's see what we get there. Or like whenever it triggers. So we still have the crit rate up. Crit rate disappears now. and we get physical back. So phys plus nothing. How did that work? Or did we get crit plus phys again? Crit plus phys? And now there's the magic. Wait, hold up. When did the magic buff appear? Oh, so it's magic plus fizz. It was magic plus fizz. Okay. You know what? Let's just count the acapella ults. Who has time to count anything else? Okay, magic. Magic crit. Magic crit, so the perfect rotation. Here we're holding. Magic. Magic fizz. Magic fizz or fizz magic, whatever you want to call it. And here should be magic. Magic fizz again. Crit. Crit fizz. Yeah, based on duration, this was crit fizz. And this was magic crit. Okay. Alright. I swear my Tia Aiona bugged. Her ult lasts not 12 seconds, not in the description said after she casts the multiply. It's the same thing. She gets 12 seconds enhanced state. Her casting time is 2 seconds. She is not bugged. Her casting time. The Simon circle she summons while then also shooting shit. Right? So, yeah. It's not... Tia Aiona is not bugged. She is not worse than she could be. Alright? Okay, I feel like there's ACAP ult RNG to be improved, which gives me hope that we could get slightly higher. Alright, magic plus fizz. Not the best, not the worst. You know, I gotta be honest with you here, Allure. No matter what you're going to say, I can't bring myself to care or pretend that I want Aiona to be even stronger. Like, even if, for whatever reason, whatever you come up with turns out to be true,
Every me stands with you.
I hope it doesn't get changed. Like, I'm not kidding. She is already way too fucking strong. There is no need to make her even stronger.
Without end becomes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
Alright, Fizz crit could have been better. I mean, just to see how big the difference really is. I know my Van Helsing isn't as much invested anymore, but my Van Helsing is still a good hero, alright? Like, my Van Helsing is still good. 654, maxed, bound artifact, fully maxed out. Let's give him the Eye of Truth. Like, don't get me wrong. My Van Helsing is still ballin'. But just look at the damage difference. How is he any good and can be used in this encounter? You could use him as an off DPS in place of, for example, Cyrene. We look like the new Dracula from A Story of Eternal Love. That's what we're made for. Right? We a Bloodborne in disguise. Okay. Let's go.
The hour of execution has come.
A promise, no matter what, must be fulfilled. Listen to faith, no performance.
You know, also with Van Helsing, the timing is kind of the opposite. You don't, and also look, like, the two cost just ruins our rotation already. It gets reset, the level resets itself. If you echo a piece, it's going to get reset to level 0. You have to level a echo piece 10 times. You have to level it to level 5, bind it to a character, and then level it to level 5 again. But you do get extra stats. It's not so you bind it, you get extra stats, you get reset to 0, you level it up again, you get more stats. Yeah. Like, I have that feeling that it's probably better to, like, I don't know, use Van Helsing. Like, use fleeting on Van Helsing first. Because he, like, loses most of his attack speed. But I guess double rotation wise, it's probably still smarter to just kind of get him out there. Like, there will, I guess, be a rotation where he does indeed fit. Like, for example, right here. That was so dumb. But look at the score difference! We aren't even a third! We aren't even a fourth! We aren't even a fourth of Aiona score. Not even 1/4 at halftime. Shit's crazy. We're getting a quarter. We're getting a quarter of the score. How does that make any sense? A quarter.
Though this game wasn't much fun.
How does this make any sense? Like, look at this. Oh wow, Van Helsing is doubling Cyrene. He's tripling T Hearty. And he's doing like a fourth of T Aiona. Sweet Van Helsing, man. Fly high. Never to be seen again. But also, it's not like any other unit is in a better place. Right? Like, it's not like any other unit is in a better place.
I still remember how to use power.
Like, Hearty is fucked. You know, the only one that actually benefited from T Aiona is Cyrene. Cyrene stonks up. How much is the score for rank 50 right now? I would say 60. I would assume 60 million. 43. Obviously, courtesy of T Aiona.
I still remember how to use power.
Keep in mind, people, gear is important, right? The difference between you and a different... the difference between you and a TI Aiona is not going to be siphons. It's going to be echo gear. It's going to be echo rolls. And that is what is going to make the difference here. It is not going to be about how many siphons you have. It's about how good is your TI Aiona gear. Yes, we are getting a banner on the 21st. And also a banner on the 28th. If everything proceeds accordingly. We should be getting 2 more. 21st and 28th. So in 10 and in 17 days respectively.
Power.
Remember to protect me, little Bella.
Skill level over artifact level. I mean, if you have a higher basic attack level than an enemy timeless Aiona, but your artifact is lower, yes, you might just win still. But if you have the same basic attack level, ult level won't help you. These banners better be good. You know, I don't care about the unit on the 21st. I care about the unit on the 28th. Because the unit on the 28th should, by all means, be a free unit. So everybody's going to get them. So, if possible, have the unit on the 28th be the better out of the two. How about that? But yeah, we need a Bloodborne tank. Let's be real here, people. We need a Bloodborne tank. The fact that the best piece of Bloodborne heavy armor you can get goes on Jester, it just can't be right. Not too much heavy armor gear, just not enough people to put them on. Why would they be worried about who sells much if they give out the second character for free anyway? You know? Like, why would they be worried about which type of unit sells more if the second character is gonna be free anyway, at least for one copy? Anything past that we don't yet have confirmed. But if I were the devs, I would, like, I don't know, do it like that, you know? But also, if I were the devs, I wouldn't have released Aiona. So what kind of fucking clue do I have anyway? Right? Like, what kind of clue do I have anyway? I wouldn't have released Aiona. So I'm obviously not a dev.
Remember how to use power.
What can a tank do besides story? How about you give the tank increased damage taken? Huh? How about the tank applies increased damage taken on basic attack? Job done. Right? There's a lot of things they could do. Yeah, I get what you mean. It is indeed weird that all marksmen share the same effective range trait, but there is no true different faction trait. Like, for example, all mages have XYZ. I mean, mages usually tend to have AoE damage, if that makes sense. And enchanters usually tend to be pretty fucking good. But I do get what you mean, yes. What you mean just a debuff? We already have that. Jinx Selena. Are you bringing Jinx Selena to chapter 20? I don't think so. Why do we have to aim a cappella ult? You don't have to aim a cappella ult. You can just flick it to wherever the fuck you want. You can send it to Nirvana. Oh, if you're wondering what's the difference between Timeless Aiona with and without the basic attack artifact, just a casual 15 million. Just a casual 15 million. So, yeah, it's only like over 33% of her damage. So, yeah, Eye of Truth is trash. Definitely go with the crit rate artifact. You're gonna be better off. Oh, we got outscored. Fuck. Fuck you, Flame Princess. I mean, I like you because you're in one of my clans, but fuck you. Holy fucking shit. Now that is a high T hearty if I've ever seen one. That is a high T hearty. You got a Lemine with your reward pulse. Hey, GG. GG nobody. GG man. No, Cyrene Dupe is crazy? No, it just means he didn't care about Clan Hunt the first time around. Or didn't just play. Like he might have not even played and just spend a lot of green dollaroonies to play catch up. You know, I don't care. He's in one of our clans, so life good. The moment he leaves, that's when the true sadness starts. Or she leaves. I have no idea. If a late start, I don't know, late bloomer definitely. Came out of nowhere, kind of. Like, Flame Princess wasn't a name that anybody was familiar with, was in our one of our guilds, and then just randomly exploded onto the scene with the Aiona release, you could say. Maybe holding meat? I doubt it, man. I doubt it. Ah, decent.
Countless victories guide us to the next battle. But a single defeat may summon eternal silence.
Harty's doing nothing. You know, at this point, Ressa might be more valuable than Harty for us. Like, if I can't find a way to get more than 3 million damage out of a unit that ults 2 times, I would at least be surprised, you know?
You can
Whatever this journey may bring,
So, Ressa has to beat 3.4 million.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little.
Let's see if she can do that.
This outfit, it's a bit hard to move in.
I just have to be careful that I don't compromise my standard rotation.
I promise.
listen to Faith's solo performance. The past without end becomes this moment, and the future without limits begins from here. Listen to Faith's solo performance. Without end becomes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. Listen to Faith's solo performance. Without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. Listen to Faith's here. Listen to Fate's solo performance. My passion knows no limits. Past without end comes this moment. And the future without limits begins complete.
Let's see how much Ressa did.
Countless victories guide us to the next battle. Yet a single defeat may summon eternal silence.
Not a good look. We ulted with her as much as we could and we still weren't able to get past 3.5. Not a good look. Tihati has double echo? Yes. Yes, she does. It might very well be the double echo, yeah.
Don't come too close.
And she has good stats. Physical damage plus crit. Physical damage plus crit rate. And I mean, I guess 5-4-5 is not too bad, right? Yeah. There's no reason to use Octavia, and that is because this buff is permanently active and it does what Octavia does herself already, and there's no buff currently that would be worth it to be replaced, because keep in mind, you are not running a hearty team. Aiona is not a melee unit. The fight is too long for the Blood Souls. The all damage up minor is irrelevant. The crit rate up minor and crit damage rate up minor are also irrelevant. And this one is even more irrelevant. No, they don't stack. They are legit the same buff. They are legit overall 1-for-1 the same buff.
Still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me. A promise, no matter what, must be fulfilled.
Oof, we actually got outscored twice. Gnarkill again. Damn you, Gnarkill! Copying my rotations. When do the stuns activate? 1:30, 1 minute and 30 seconds. So every 30 seconds after the start of the battle.
It's finally my turn.
A promise.
How about Daikal instead of Cyrene? You could try it. But I don't think you're gonna get a better result, because keep in mind, every bit of damage that Cyrene does also boost the damage your Aiona will do. So overall, I don't think you'll be able to beat her out. Not only does she out damage a Tihati, I mean, yes, we are using her skills, but she is making the strongest DPS in this fight even stronger, so you can try it, but I don't think it's gonna make any good difference.
A promise, no matter what, must be fulfilled.
Whoops. Yeah, I do believe acapella early is still the best, because you just get, I think it's you get one more acapella ult out overall. Like, you might lose out on some damage for like a Aiona not having her ult up. But Daikala have 50% damage increase taken. Yes, but not on every ult. Right? Not on every ult. And also the bothersome thing would be trying to line up the windows, because isn't it only like 6 seconds or whatever? Try to line up Daikalo's window with Aiana's window, right? And then things become stupid, especially if you're also like taking care of the stun window and shit. Damn it. Yes, it's the exact same boss, so probably the other 4 will also be the same. But you know what will change? You know what will change? The fact that Aiona will be in every single team and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Do I keep an account with Triss and Seth? I'm clueless, to be honest. All I know is that I should aim for Starry-Eyed Aiona and Acapella. Keep the account with Triss and Seth if you can also pull a Timeless Aiona. Ed Gnarkel, stop cooking. Exactly, man. The fuck are you doing? You're making me look bad. I don't even know if he's here. If he is here, good job, man. Get good? Yep. Exactly. You know, I had an idea. What if we were to give Tihati the basic attack speed artifact? I'm just not sure if that's gonna increase her damage in like a meaningful way, you know? Crit Artie. What's your score? On Tihati, I mean, right? So I have something to compare to. Yeah, actually using Hati is such a DPS drop, it feels like. It's crazy. Okay, it's not actually that crazy. What if you have the give the chronometer artifact? You would have to replace Hati with normal Bella. I mean, you can try that. See if you can gain enough of an advantage. Doesn't Cyrene ulti buff Aiona? Yes, it does. I still wanted to try what happens if I were to use Tihati ult to rotate instead, just to be sure that I'm not missing something super obvious, right? Just to be sure that I'm not missing something incredibly obvious here.
Let's do something fun, shall we? Fun and
86 million, holy shit.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect.
Oh wait, Bella's not a melee fighter. Fuck Bella, no. Bella's not a melee fighter. You need a melee unit. Oh no, wait, warriors and defenders? No, Bella would work. Okay, Bella would work still. But overall, I don't think it's viable right now because you need a chronometer at 5 and you need a basic attack artifact at 5. You're doing 28 million max with the same team? I don't know if you're doing the same rotations, Like, I don't think you should be doing like almost just a third. Like Echo Gear, I don't know. You know what? It's hard to say. I have no idea how big the impact of like Echo Gear is anyway. You don't have the basic at 5? You do it, yeah. Also, I mean, look at it like this. Are new players able to get the old memory borders? No. Only if the event ever gets a rerun. Okay, so let's think about the... At least Fleeting Bella is inside of our Aiona right now. At least Fleeting Bella. No, keep in mind, we have our Fleeting Bella inside currently, right? So without her, it's only 18. Doesn't really make it any better. I mean, our Timeless Aiona is almost maxed. Hey, 36 million without any Echo Gear boss unlock. So yeah, Lone Wolf, you could do something better. But yeah, I don't know. You can, if you can spare the Soli, yeah, I guess. My heart is one dupe, lol, not fair? Yes, exactly. My heart is cheating. It's not my Timeless Aiona. But no, look at this. My Timeless Aiona has maxed out Echo Piece for attack. Our affinity is, I would say, semi-decent. At apparently 21 now. 420. And, yeah, not even 5 to 10%. It's like, I mean, yeah, okay, 5 to 10 does actually kind of fit. Your T9 gear isn't leveled up because non-faction gear should I still level? You can level up a headpiece. Level up a headpiece to level 5 if you want to increase anything. Like, just increase a non-faction headpiece. Because keep in mind, the only reason why we are taking so much advantage of Echo Gear is because it's Aiona. You are going to need level 5 headpieces regardless that you can swap around on your units. At least is what I would like to say before. But I mean, for now it does kind of feel like, as long as you just build the top 5, like Stereite, Acapella, Bella, and Aiona, you probably can't go wrong. Top DPS is reduced to 5. Yep. I mean, and that is, I mean, you could say yes, it's because she's not using ults, but she would actually be even worse if you were to use ult. Right? That's the worst part. If you were to use Harty's ults, you would deal even less damage than not using Harty's ult at all. Crazy times. Crazy times. Yep, Lone Wolf versus Lone Wolf 02 battle will be legendary. We meet again. You know what? Would you still echo VH gears if you get church pieces? I would. I don't think so. I would equip them, but I wouldn't echo them. Besides, like, if you really wanted to, you can echo in headpiece. But anything past that, probably not. It's not like there's a better church DPS currently, but you would probably be better off investing your hammers into re-rolling Aiona gear than into investing into Van Helsing gear. You know what I mean? Rip Isaac? What happened? Why we ripping Isaac? 8 in top 30, good stuff. That number needs to be higher though.
Solo performance. The past without end comes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here. Solo performance. The past without end comes this moment.
I still remember.
You get it here, you're at 120. Yeah, Lone Wolf, I do believe you're still the same person. Prove me differently. Like, prove that you both aren't the same person. You can't. But no, it is crazy, huh? How timeless Aiona just... She's just her, right? She is just her. You're only able to rip 11.5? Yeah, no timeless Aiona, huh? How's my timeless Aiona level 202 out of 200? That is because level 200 is in the max level.
I remember you, vassal of the back.
Once you get to level 200, you can do something fancy like this.
Don't wander around aimlessly.
You can figure out that the max level is actually level 500. And then you're gonna start to cry because you realize there's no way in hell you're reaching level 500 anytime soon. But yeah, so the way this works is when you get 5 units to level 100, to level 200, you're going to be able to save them in the tree. Keep in mind, these units can never ever be removed again, right? And also the max level isn't 531, the max level is actually 200 plus number of vessels times 1 plus vessel breakthroughs times 1.33. But that is mostly irrelevant because the level cap is so fucking high anyway. Yeah. Ayo Lone Wolf, you should join the clan Lone Wolves. It is one of the best clans for you, and it's also one of our clans. So how about that? If not, if you're already in one of our clans and it's not Lone Wolves, good stuff.
Without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
Bro, it's 31 alts in the clan. Yeah, I get the feeling that our Lone Wolves clan is probably fake. Hey, week 4. Or wacky 4? Wiki? You're actually already in WGSB Lemons. Hey, stay there, big guy. Can you check the top JP teams? Maybe they got some crazy whale tech. They got the same tech we do.
Begins from here.
And that is play the same team. But we can check the score diff, sure. Spy account. Let's check out ocean animals. Spy account. Let's check out ocean animals. Spy account. Let's check out ocean animals. I got this feeling they'll have high scores. But yeah, let's see what they're capable of. Is there a way to avoid the stun from the boss, like teleporting when he stuns? No, you just don't use any channeled ults during it. Can we use vessels only once? No, you can use the same vessels in every single time, in every single team, which means Aiona is going to be in every single fight, of every single challenge, of every single team, of every single rotation, of every single top DPS, of every single leaderboard. She's gonna be everywhere, right? Surprise temple? No. Okay. The highest locked in Will the Aiona event get shop reset like last time? No clue. We'll know by like tomorrow, but I don't think so. Because if it would screw up the guys that bought the extra attempts today. Because if you bought them today, you won't even have the coins needed to buy out the shop one more time. Do we have new codes? We have this one. For those of you that haven't yet used it. That's the current code. So yeah, we're currently waiting so that we can get a ranking score. How am I rank 1500 with 12? And isn't 273 lower? Oh, my bracket is just trash. My bracket is just bad. Level 175. Level 175 is crazy though. Level 175 is crazy though. But as you can see, he only did 100. He only did 77 and a half. And this guy only did like 73. So, yeah. But what do you think about the clan name? I think it's good clan. Good clan. How much daily blood tears you get in this game? Between like 250 and 300. No, wait, more. Between like 250 and 400. On average. W Spy, indeed. Not too bad a run, but nothing crazy. The next stage is just killing mobs as fast as possible. Yes. So it's going to be Van Helsing. It's probably going to be Van Helsing plus Aiona. That will be the most prevalent. Because Van Helsing you don't have to recast. And so you're basically just using Van Helsing, spamming a cappella, spamming Aiona. You probably won't even have the space for Cecia. Because if you keep in Cecia, you're probably going to miss out. Yes, those are the same stages. Those are the same stages. 85.9 is nasty. Ooh, Lisa almost got her ass. Unlucky.
I still remember how to use power.
I wanna try insta ulting with Aiona one more time.
I still remember how to use power.
People are bringing Daikalo and Lamia to clear ads during channel time. Sure. I'll just check out what we did last time and what we could improve. Just Gotti, what's your team? You see it right here. You get a rotation and you can just copy it and paste it. But if you want replacements, the easiest to replace are Cyrene and Transcendent Hearty. For Cyrene, how would Amy be instead of Acapella? Garbage. Instead of Cyrene, you can use, I don't know, someone like Van Helsing or like another marksman or any other unit, maybe with like a halfway impactful ult. For Transcendent Hearty, you could like swap in someone like a Ressa. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like starting a cappella early just ends up being a way better performing score. Why? Not quite sure, it just does. Like, unless I obviously did something horribly wrong, but I don't think I did. How do you clear EX Trail 1 from the event? The first one? What I did is just use a Van Helsing. Plus Fleeting Bella. And just kill the guy that's getting healed. Like, rather than worrying about how you can take care of the healers in the back, just run a tank, give the tank some healing, and then run someone like a Van Helsing to take care of the fighter. And once the fighter dies, you'll be able to deal with the mages. At least that's what I did on my free-to-play. I have Acapella, Bella, Lamia, Daikalo team, free-to-play, love this game. Where's Aiona? I know, right? It's painful. You don't have Fleeting Bella? Use Daikalo. Use Daikalo to deal with the back row people. And if you don't have a Daikalo, you can try someone like a Theobald. Like, if you don't have a fleeting Bella, you might just be better off trying to take care of the mages before you take care of the tank.
Solo performance.
You don't have those either. Okay, simple steps. Go to the Discord. Link down below. Go into the channel called Help. Send a screenshot of your whole character box, so we know what kind of SSRs you have, and then ping me in the message at WG. Alright? If you want any chance of help or salvation or whatever the fuck you want to call it, that is probably what we're gonna need at this point. Jester was your Bella substitute for the longest time? You mean until day 8?
I don't want to get hurt.
You mean until day 8, until you got her yourself? Is the reason why Tihati is good here? Yes, she is the strongest fighter or defender that deals... So she deals the highest amount of damage as a fighter or defender that doesn't ult. That's it. Tihati just deals the highest amount of damage as a fighter slash defender that doesn't ult. But overall the damage difference is minor. It's like a... 1.5, it's like a 1 to 2 million difference between, like, let's say using a Ressa instead. Like, it's not gonna be Hati that is going to it's not gonna be Hati that is going to lose you the fight, right? You're probably gonna lose because you either don't have Cyrene, or because your TI Aiona doesn't hit as hard, or because you're somehow butchering your timings. Yeah, I'm still playing the game. Still playing and still actively covering the game, indeed. Nah, this was a mistake. You got T-Amy instead of Tihati.
I still remember.
Sure. I just don't know how much she's gonna deal. Like, instead of a T-Amy, I feel like you would be better off just using a Ressa and just ulting with her whenever it's 0 cost. Silver and Blood is too good not to play. There we go. But yeah, I just hope somehow that everybody gets a TI Aiona. Otherwise the game is going to get progressively less and less fun for you as a player. So I just desperately hope that everyone that is interested in making progress as fast as everybody else does actually end up getting her, you know? But still no Van Helsing yet. Somehow probably we'll get an ancestral version of him before you get the OG. Lol. You're level 22 and it's your second day of playing the game? Nice. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see if we can help you. Let's see if we can help you. Alright. Okay, we have a Van Helsing, we have a Cecia, we have a Otavia, we have a Hati, we have a Jester, we have a Girain, we have a Nagaris, we have a Ressa, and we have a Kane. Alright, so Tank, Jester, Healer, Aiona. Yeah, and then see what happens if you just Van Helsing ult. See what happens if you just Van Helsing ult. See if you can kill him. If you can't kill him, try using Cecia ult. See if it bounces from the front target to the back row. And if it doesn't, use Agaris ult to hit the healers instead. Those should be your best options looking at this roster. You could also try using Girain and setting him past the front row guy into the healers and then having Girain attack the healers. He should get auto leveled, so yeah. See if that ends up helping. Even higher score. Let's ask Gnarkill for his secrets. Like, why would I be in a clan with the guy if I can't get any secrets? At Gnarkill. Spill the tea. I want 5 mil more damage and you can keep number 1. How about that? Question mark. See, I would say that's a fair offer. I want to increase my score by 5 million, but I let him keep number 1. You play the game from Moonton once they buffed units before releasing new skins or released OP units that nerfed them afterwards. One reason I quit the game. I do feel like Moonton has learned from their, like, you could say quote unquote mistakes. I wouldn't expect any stupid moves because throughout all their mobile games they've made certain mistakes that they've learned from, but you never know. You're right, you never know. It's always better to be careful. Wargates bullying Clairmates live on TV. Yo, Averb, I already asked 2 times. In which kind of clan are you and why aren't you in my clan? How about that? Answer this. Riddles, huh? Riddles, Averb. What the fuck? If you say I'm bullying my clanmates, then what are you? Who are you? I asked you 2 times. You don't have a chance. Like, you either join my clan, or we have to have a little conversation. Or at least join any of my clans. I have 8. You cannot... 10. I have 10. You cannot tell me you won't be able to find space in any of them. So, Ava, time's ticking. You've been yapping so much about Echo Gear for so long. You have to be far in the game. Come over. You can't only do 40 million, then do better. Where it says Trith, Otavia, Hati, Nico, and Agaris on your current account, should I just keep trying on tier Aiona, Spender, or reroll? It depends on how long it takes you to get her. Like, Okay, Zero, listen to this. How much do you like re-rolling? Because how much do you like re-rolling? Because you will be able to get tier Aiona no matter what. You will be able to earn enough pulls to get her guaranteed, which means it wouldn't be necessary for you to re-roll. But you could also re-roll to try to get her early and then hope you get another copy, right? So if you don't like re-rolling, if you like the characters you have, just roll with it, earn enough summons, get her on pity if necessary. Because keep in mind, you're looking for a unit that you have to get with premium summons. What are my clan names? Want to join? Let me send you the document. You will be reached out to, especially after we make our more casual clan, if that's something anybody's interested in. But our current clan application form thing is this right here. You can just go in, answer 5 simple questions, and you'll get a response or a ping on Discord. Just make sure you join our Discord, otherwise we have no way of reaching out to you, which is why that is the very first step. Huh? Funny thing, 3 hammers today. Averb! Stop shifting the subject. You either give me a straight answer, or, I don't know, I have to send you into temporary timeout. How about that? Huh? We might have to make things a little more. We might have to put on a little more pressure. Is she in the 450? No. She isn't and she won't be. You don't know if anyone besides Seth is worth keeping? Like any ancestor. Like just get Seth, just get T Harty, just get Agaris, just get Lemine, get a Noah, get a T Amy. It doesn't make a difference. IDD? What's that? Speak English. Being organized enough to want to join a specific clan, wonder what life is like. Getting bullied on live TV? Yes! So, out with the information, Averb. Like, if not, I need your account, I need your server ID, and I need your user ID right now. Join cable. Who needs cable TV these days? Have you ever heard of someone who's still using cable? Van Helsing is an ancestor, he's church. Yes, Van Helsing is indeed not an ancestor, he's a church unit. Bro left out Van Helsing. Yeah, that's because he can get him from the 150 coffin or the 300 coffin or he can just get him from a perfect chart. Agaris ancestor doesn't feel like. Never in my adult life did you have cable. See, why would you join cable if you don't have cable? Ta-da! Now, did he finally spill the tea? Can I magically increase my damage by 5 million? Did we finally get the tea from Gnarkel on Discord? Yes, sir. Alright, looks good, people. You can't clear it with the units you have? That might just be it. That might just be it. But, you know, see, this is what I don't like. The inability to replay content. I wish I could show you that it is or isn't possible. But yeah. Have you figured how you're gonna get rank 1? No, I'm gonna get rank 2. Because I've asked the rank 1 guy to provide me his rotation. How about that? So we're currently just waiting for the rank 1 guy to record his rotation. Because as you can see, we are in the same clan. So life's good. Life's good. Ooh, Raikage. I should notice that guy. He looks fancy. 66 million WGSB SX70S. Good stuff. Another one, Ori with the high score. Luda also. Shout out Luda. Let's see how many of our people are in here. Alright. Is it rotation that matters? Yes. How much money did I spend on Aiona? We don't talk about it. So, the top 3 are currently all our alliance. Gnake is in our main clan. Flame Princess is in our, you could say, 3rd clan. I'm obviously in my own clan. Then we have number 10 in 70S. Number 11 also in our main clan. Number 14 in the main clan. Let's see. Level 24 in WGSB2, which you could say is like the 2nd or 3rd clan. Once again, another Bloody Rose Enjoyer. Sweet, sweet. And another... Hey, number 1, someone at 32. Another one at 34. 39. 42. 43. 45. 42, 43, 45. 48. And 49. And 50. Sweet stuff. So, Ava, where did you go? I'm in Sanguine, a casual guild. Sanguine is not casual, but get out of there. Come over to us, Ava. We've known each other for long enough that you just get your ass out of there and you join a guild that's a little bit more competitivo. Am I gonna do a secret run off stream? Don't know. Alright. 111. Ooh, that's high. What the fuck? Why am I even pushing this hard? If you leave a clan, do you lose Ancestral Vault progress? No, you don't. Why am I even pushing this hard? There's no difference between 1 to 50. No gem difference. So, I guess I can relax a bit. As long as there's not 50 people better than myself, we're good. Man, why is this fucking frame only valid for 14 days? Why is it not valid until the next night of the hunt ends? I really like the frame. I don't want to lose it. I really like the frame. Also, what is this? Why do we have 1, 2, 3? Okay, it's only 3. I wanted to say 4. Wait, don't we have 4? No. Why do we have 3 Timeless Aiona related artworks? 1, 2, 3. I mean, I like all of them. Okay, which one would be my favorite? This one is really cool with the black hole at the top. I don't really like this one. I don't really feel it as much. But I guess it's the connection between Timeless and Stereoid Aiona. So I guess that's kind of cool. This one's pretty nice. It is visually overwhelming. You can see. I don't even compare. To what do I not compare? I don't know. Alright, let's see if we got any insider information. No, we didn't. Scam. Scam. Alright, let's try again.
I still remember how to use power.
I still remember. You're in the 200s trying to get higher. Keep in mind, the most important part is average performance. Not single piece of content performance, but what is the average of your placements over the next 5 challenges?
Without limit, the game's complete.
2117. Woo! Let's go! Cable TV. Oh, that was a bad ult. No matter what you want to say, that was a terrible ult. That was a terrible ult. Bad return. Not good. Taking over the game? Not yet. We haven't yet won a second clan war in a row. Like, if we can win a second clan hunt in a row, then that is at least something to be celebrated. For now, we haven't yet achieved world domination, you might say. I don't think it would be at all that possible. Aiona is probably not that well compared to others. I have no idea. I don't know your Aiona personally, but I think she probably has a nice personality. I feel like the only thing I could think of would be that my Siren placement, like my Siren timing might be horrible. You want that middle frame, man, top 200? As I said, this does not get decided today. This today doesn't make a difference. Do not base everything upon today, because it all decides itself on Sunday regardless, right? It all decides itself on Sunday regardless. Just make sure you know how to play your fights, right? Aiona is the dev's favorite. Yes, apparently so. What is my current avatar frame? You mean this black one? It's reach rank top 5 on the leaderboards for Blood Moon 20 times. So we've reached it 22 times, we've reached rank 10 25 times, and we reached rank 1 8 times. So it's this frame right here. This one. I think it looks kind of pretty in the black. Yeah. Ooh, who's this guy? Sleepers? Who are you? Ah, Aiona enjoyer. Good stuff. Painblade is probably gonna shoot back up to number 1 when he actually maxes out Aiona, if he ever decides to do so. Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm like barely ahead. But at least when it comes to progression, you won't be able to beat me for now. We have 764 and we have Tower 169. Very good. Very good. Steroid Aiona skin number 1. What skin could you be referring to? Steroid Aiona skin? Korea or Japan servers are 16 hours. 17 hours ahead. They are 17 hours ahead. It's not days, it's not week, it's not months, it is hours. So they get their events 2/3 of a day quicker. Cyrina's Loki goated? Oh, absolutely. Like, she is by far the best ult to rotate outside of Fleeting Bella, Acapella, and TI Aiona. Right? She's definitely a difference maker. With that 25% basic attack damage increase. TI Aiona is supposed to suck on solo target? See, that's the problem. She never did. Even though you could read and interpret her kit as doing so, keep in mind, when targets are hit repeatedly, it deals 25% damage. Unfortunately though, if you hit a target 7 times in a row, instead of 7 targets once, nothing really changes.
Remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella.
You keep improving. Sweet. Today's the drag race. Just beat up a ragdoll for 2 minutes. Yes. We're getting cooked because we're missing gear. Let me see if we got a skill rotation sent by Gnake. If not, we're probably gonna... Okay, we're probably gonna stop it here with the attempts. We'll do more attempts later. I might... Should I make a video? Oh, it's 0:40. It's late. We've been at this for 2 hours? Ooh. It's almost 1. Maybe we can push hard in normal campaign another day. Maybe we can just push that tomorrow. Seems about right. Yeah.
Hey, newcomer, let's play together.
Anywhere you want to go, I'll take.
Whatever this journey may bring.
We can at least try. We can at least try this.
I still remember how to use.
Alright, let's see. Everybody should be geared. 136,000 BP. Seems like the best story team we can currently build. We definitely don't want TI Aiona getting hit though.
I still remember
So...
power. Remember to protect me, little Bella. All raw materials for my merchandise. All raw materials for my merchandise.
As you wish. Need help, little one?
A promise. Must be fulfilled.
The past without end becomes this moment.
That's not a
And the future without limit begins from here.
Okay, we're definitely winning. Wanna know why? our tanks aren't already dead. Like, you know what's crazy? The moment you can use other ults than the Aiona ult, you know you're automatically gonna win.
Finally.
Yeah, no. If we had a solely cost for removing gear, I would be in crippling debt already. Like, I would be 26 million down. Like 26 million solely down. Because I've been swapping gear like crazy. Obviously it becomes less important if you get echo gear, but you're only gonna have so much echo gear to actually bind to people. So yeah. Yeah.
We won. I still remember how
Sandmann, lieber Sandmann, ist es denn schon so weit? I don't want to sleep yet. That is why we're pushing hard campaign, even though I shouldn't be. But I feel like doing it, so that's why we're doing it. My new tactic is to save a bit of souls to use Irene plus Aiona pretty close to each other. Yeah, that's what I've been doing in my 80 million run, but I still don't know if that was or is the smartest idea. But it looks like we're beating hard 8 today. Already getting a taste for the next Night of the Hunt. For the next Night of the Hunt stage. Let's be real here, it's not looking good for the boss. Especially the one where you need to kill 5 at the same... Like, Aiona is gonna make everything so meaningless. It is unbelievable. You know, the third fight, like the third or fourth fight was meant to be assassin exclusive, right? You bring assassins, you rush the guy, you rush the other guy, you kill people, and then you need someone to kill like 5 at once. Aiona will probably kill everyone with a single ult. Like, this was the one piece of content where actually owning all the assassins actually benefited you. Where if you had a Nicole as well as a Gilrain, you actually had an advantage. If you were missing a Nicole, you were at a disadvantage. Now, yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't even know if assassins are gonna be like relevant like at all whatsoever. Shit! Why is Aiona so damaged? Where all that damage coming from? Oh, doing clan war? Definitely. Doing clan war, we can only use Aiona for one run. And that one run is most likely going to be a one-time finish. The question is, what do you do after? Yeah. Clan hunt is going to be fun. But it's most likely going to be one team Aiona, one team... so one team Aiona, one team is going to be... come on, brain, think! Think! Speak! One team Aiona, one team Hati, and the third team is a mystery.
I still remember how to use power.
Van Helsing? I doubt it. It's probably gonna be Daikalo Thibault again if I had to make a guess, but... Before Clan Hunt starts, we're actually getting one new unit. We're getting one new unit 3 days before Clan Hunt starts. So, depending on what that unit does, teams might very well be different.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella.
Can we stop targeting my Aiona? God damn. Acapella the best assassin.
Use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella. A promise must be fulfilled.
Shit. I think this stage is as anti-Aiona as it can be.
To use power.
Because they're legit targeting everything else.
I still remember how to use power.
Though, I guess here we should be fine for a little bit. Yeah, this could end well. Because Aiona is actually getting that ult off. Yeah, probably ain't gonna get much better than this. And luckily Hearty does exist. So yeah, this should have a decently high chance of success. Damn, Hearty actually contributing. Ah, but we're dying. Shikes. New feature, allow you to target ults during PvP. You know what I kind of thought about? One of the reasons why you cannot target ults during PvP is because your opponent cannot target ults during defense. Like, there's just no way for that to exist. You just can't target ults during... How would you do that? Because depending on the team... So, if you were to able to be target ults during... It would have to be live PvP. It would have to be real-time arena. If you wanted to target during PvP. Like, as good as it sounds, it would just give you a massive advantage as the attacker and a massive disadvantage as the defender. Fuck. We are not strong enough. If attack had control against defending bots, GG defending, yes. Oh, we did clear chapter 7. Huh. Would you look at that? Yeah, but Ava, if you can aim your... So think about it like this. You run the exact same team and one guy's Bella ult hits the whole team and another guy's Bella ult hits a single Bella summon, right? Like, you could just copy... okay, technically you can't copy, but we don't... At least at the moment, we don't have any units that would build a stall team. They just don't exist. Did we do the event? Yes, we are currently on 80 million damage. I asked the #1 guy to see if he could provide us some tips on how we can improve a little bit more. But for now, we are on rank number 3. And that is where we're currently at. And I don't think we can improve by much. Just did the one try, but you get over 80 million every time. Okay, people, let's analyze. Let's analyze the score of the current rank 1 player, see what we can learn, and then worry about the rest. Okay, so here we go. So we start off with Acapella, as usual, seems about right. We do have Aiona in the top rather than the bottom spot. Does that make a difference? No. What's the maximum affinity level for Siphon level 1 units? 20. And then we start her off as early as possible, seems about right. Then we start off Bella as early as possible. Nothing to be learned right there. Now this is interesting. Now that is interesting. The early Cyrene, I never did that. And then also using Aiona. Oh, that is sweet. That timing is really good. That timing is really good. That was a nasty ult. That was a nasty timeless Aiona ult right there. Okay, and then we're waiting quite a lot so we can oh, okay. I see. Oh, but damage doesn't seem to go too crazy. But yeah, then again, Dead Space with the perfect start. Disgusting ults. Absolutely filthy. Yep. These ult usages are absolutely disgusting. I love it. Absolutely disgusting. Alright. Time to become disgusting ourselves.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella!
Lessons of Fate solo performance. Begins from here. Without limit begins from here. Without limit begins from here. Lessons of Fate solo performance. And the future without limit begins from here. Without limits begins from here.
Ooh, that is a nasty last ult. Holy. That is a nasty last ult. God fucking damn it. Nasty business. Nasty.
Countless victory.
So, how did you like my current edition of Fine then? Keep your secrets? But no. Sweet. Really good. I don't even want to overtake him. Impeccable fucking timing. Like, even ending on a blood moon, that's nasty. It all just lines up so well.
I still remember how
It just lines up so well, it's crazy. And all the rotations make sense. Rather than just going for the most Aiona ults possible, these Aiona ults have the most impact possible, you could say. Crazy stuff. Okay, we wasted that. I really like this rotation. I really adore it. Awesome rotation.
I still remember how to use
Awesome rotation. Alright. So let's pull it off flawlessly one last time. I actually fucked up. But yeah, I mean, what can you say? It's a clear, almost 10% improvement. And that is peak gameplay right there. Alright, let's do that again. Let's do that again properly one last time. Oh, the reason why we're on 18.3.3 rather than on 18.9 is because our units are getting reduced by 2 levels. I see now. Alright, so a cappella. I hope I can actually remember it correctly. Like, there's definitely some interesting key points here that make this whole thing even work together, like, at all. I don't want the spot. I don't want the spot. Yeah. I don't want the spot. You pulled 7. Be happy about the 3 SSR gained rather than the timeless Aiona lost. You will get her eventually. Hopefully. And once you do, you'll still be able to say you had good raids during the banner. I should have been an Aka ult, huh? Should have been an Aka ult.
I still remember how to use power.
And then the rest of the score is just a cappella luck. The rest of the score really is going to come down to a cappella as well as crit luck. Keep in mind, no matter what, you're looking at a 60% crit chance if Acapella wants to, but 60% is still not 100%. So, yeah. Not gonna lie, getting shafted on tier Aiona makes me wanna quit. Or 120 pity is there for a reason, right? That ult is so good. The ult at 1 minute is so good. Oh, we're about to demolish this score. Ooh! 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 Ooh, shit! Ouch! Oh, this is gonna go 90. Oh! Oh! Ah! Fuck! Goddamn Gnake, what kind of comp did you create? Holy shit! 13 million gain? 13 million! That is 15 to 20%! Fucking Gnake, what are you doing? Holy shit, what are you doing? You came up with... Oh, god damn it, man. Holy shit. This rotation is madness. G fucking G. Holy! Oh my god, god damn. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Ah, we should have quit out, huh? We should have quit out. Still. Oh, 92.7. Jesus. Roron. It reruns on Saturday, Sunday. It reruns Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. You know, tomorrow we'll actually try to land the top spot with our own team. Okay? How about that? tomorrow we'll try to get the top spot with our own team. I gotta ask him if I can share that on YouTube. I gotta ask him. Gnake /should I share the comp on YouTube? Question mark. He made it. He did the rotations, so it's only fair if we ask him if I even have the right to publish it. Like I can give you like a worse version. If he says no, I just have to do a slightly worse version for the guide. And then yeah, I just gonna be like, it is what it is. You know, for this 92 million score, Tihati made zero fucking difference. Right? But yeah.
Don't come too close.
This is crazy. 92.7. Jesus. Jesus. What a disgusting run. Ah, it didn't change. Because it doesn't change on let's see, can I? Yeah, I can. Road to 100. You know, we might actually be able to hit 100 depending on how our a cappella buffs were this run. But is that Ressa? Yes. That is in fact Ressa and the Naughty Pigeons. All still for the same reward. You know, if you're already in the top 50, you obviously want to ensure that you're as high as possible, right? If you're a guy that is in the top 50, you'll probably try to get top 10, top 5, number 1. That just comes with it. Alright, let's see what he says. Every art in Silver and Blood is goon bait. That's why it's better to rank as high as possible where you can. Yep. Though to be fair, I feel like everyone that has a good team for the first boss should have a good team for every other one. Let's see what's going on. Say your account to me. How much you're offering? Like if I get enough to just like build up my own account again, no, but even then I don't think shit's worth it. Alright people, what if he were to give me 10k? Wouldn't be worth it, because I would be losing the time, and if I were to invest that back, I would end up with a worse account, so bad idea. Bad idea. No, wait, let's think about it. Okay, I'm thinking of it from a perspective where I still want to make profit. I don't know. Nah, if it's like 15, you know? If someone were to offer me 15 right now, I could probably pull up another account. I mean, I wouldn't have a fleeting Bella. So, that wouldn't be great. Yeah, it's true. That's true. You'd use the 10k to get a max?
I remember you.
I mean, I already have one. See, what I would probably have to do is sell my account for like 10 to 15, then buy someone else's account that is maxed out Fleeting Bella and Lorelei for cheaper, and then invest until I'm at the point or higher than what I currently am. Right? Just find some other whale that is whaled out on Bella and Lorelei and wants to get rid of his account. That's what I would have to do. Someone buys my account, I have to buy from someone else and then upgrade it, or even just find a better deal. But no, I'm not gonna sell my fucking account Shut up. Not gonna happen. Ayagaris is a unit? No. Like, look. Do you see Ayagaris? Like, I don't think Ayagaris is a unit. Like, look. You just got 3 more new SSRs? Wait a minute, your account has Assassin and Ayagaris? Dude, please keep your account. Okay? Like, 0. Keep that account, go push, and then just get Tia Aiona earlier or from pity. Like, you already have double ancestor. I think you're fine. Nicole is not a unit? What? If you said Piera or maybe Kane, but Nicole? Nicole has use.
Care to be my first audience?
I couldn't come up with like a lot of it, but she has, at least has use. What's the pity in this game? 60 for an SSR, 120 for a guaranteed timeless Aiona. You can just click on the view details. And then you can go to Herald Info and you can check it out. Flame Prince is grinding hard campaign on your server right now. Understandably so. Flame Prince is good person. Wanna know why Flame Prince is a good person? Because he, who cares, is in one of my clans. So good stuff. If you're not in one of my clans, you're still a good person. But you're like slightly less good. Because you're like my enemy. But you're not my enemy. You know what I mean? There's obviously slight inter-clan favoritism. Huh? Has to be. Has to be. Alright. Whoa! Is he racist against non-clan people? Oh wait. Okay, let's keep these two letters very far from each other. Let's keep these words very far from each other. The R word and the clan word. Let's just keep them very far from each other or we're going in a very, very bad direction. Let's just put this one over here. Let's put the other word over there. And let's never bring them closer together than right there. How about that? Good enough. So, alright people. Thank you all so much for joining. If you have missed the perfect rotation, I just got confirmation that I'm allowed to share it. So I go offline, record that rotation, upload that thing, and we see each other tomorrow around reset with another stream. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. And on stream, we're actually gonna do the next Night of the Hunt already. Rank 138 is free to play. As Acapella says, you'll take it. Alrighty. Thank you so much for joining. Been a pleasure. We see each other.